Another day, another video talking about what weapon you should use in Destiny 2. Now this video is going to be focusing on the bottom dollar 120 RPM hand cannon you can get from Gambit. This is whether you win, get it as a reward at the end of a game, infamy rank ups, or a Gambit Prime engram. These are ways you can get to get this hand cannon specifically via the Gambit playlist. Now, first and foremost, we're going to be talking about PvP specifically, what you should be using with this rolls. I don't think this weapon has any place right now in the sandbox for PvE, so we're going to be skipping over that entirely. I'm not for using 120 RPM hand cannons in PvE. If you guys are, I'm sure there's a way you can find a good role for this, but right now for me, do not like this hand cannon or any 120 hand cannon in PvE. So with that being said, let's talk about some roles you should get for this weapon. Now, first and foremost, we're going to talk about all the roles you should be getting in general, and then I'll give you my specific recommendations on specific ones you should probably aim for, as well as the one I was using in this video. So, first and foremost, we have Eye of the Storm, Explosive Payload, and Opening Shot as options on the all the way right side. Now, second on the right side, we have Rapid Hit, Killing Wind, and Rangefinder as other options. We also have Accurized Rounds and Steady Rounds as the second to right or left, column. And then when it comes to magazines, and then we have barrels, we have fluted barrel, we have hammer forged rifling, we have polygonal rifling, and we have small bore barrels. Now these are pretty much the gold standards of what you should be using in a PvP scenario for this hand cannon specifically. Now in terms of what I would pick specifically, we're looking at explosive payload, we're looking at rapid hit, we're probably looking at steady rounds for the plus 15 stability, and we're looking at hammer forged rifling or even fluted barrel. These two options I like a lot. But the one I was using, which is technically, I wouldn't say a god roll at all. It had a weird mix of things. It had a weird mix of just gold standard perks, as well as PvE, magazine. So obviously I had a reload speed masterwork. It wasn't fully there, but again, it was pretty, I felt it. We had Unrelenting, which is a useless perk for this hand cannon in PvP. We have Rapid Hit, which is very nice. We were using Tactical Mag because I wanted to, increase reload speed as best as possible. And we also had Hammered Forge Rifling. These were what I was using specifically in the PvP scenario of this game. And it was working pretty well. I was enjoying it. I was having a good time. This, again, 120 hand cannons in PvP are just the kings of PvP in general. This hand cannon, in my opinion, I think no 140. I love Hawkmoon, but again, it doesn't compete with the 120s in general. Stern, now Bottom Dollar, which I think is personally the best legendary 120 to be using in this game right now. I know people have been using the one from Trials, which has been pretty good, as well as the Palindrome you can get from, Vanguards or the Nightfalls specifically. Those are pretty good options, but right now, from what I've used physically, the Bottom Dollar is definitely the most accessible and best 120 you can get on both categories. Again, completing high tier Nightfalls to get the adept version of Palindrome is one thing, and then on top of that, or the Grandmaster, and then on top of that, Trials, getting that one adept, that one's another challenge as well. So when it comes to just your time and what you can do as best as possible, I definitely see the Bottom Dollar as Gambit focused, and you can get this as a reward, infamy ranked, and Gambit Prime engrams. These are ways you can achieve this weapon. But when it comes to playstyle, guys, it's like any other 120. Range is your friend. Find that medium balance, or that good balance between medium and long range. Like somewhere in between there, you're going to be pretty much dominating all forms of any counters. Maybe not Dead Man's Tale, because that gun is pretty deadly, but in general, guys, this is a very fun weapon to use, very easy to get. Now it's only depending on how quick you get the rolls, but again, PvP, this is the weapon to use, one of the best hand cannons you can use for PvP in general. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think about Bottom Dollar. If you got it already, what are your roles you like to run? What are you running specifically? I know my role, I still got to get a solid roll. I'm looking for definitely steady rounds and probably explosive payload on top of rapid hit and hammer forged rifling. So I gotta wait and see, and on top of that, I want to reload speed, masterwork, and things of that nature. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this weapon. What are your thoughts of it? If you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative, definitely drop this video a like, and subscribe for more Destiny 2 weapon reviews or gameplays, discussions, story news about what's going on in the world of the Season of Chosen, all that good stuff. This season, I'm absolutely loving and adoring. So with that being said, like, subscribe. That's all I got for this one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.